Lisa here. If you go to sleep at night and you feel like you've done something, more than likely you have. We consider that you're working for the army of the Lord or you're part of the bad guys. Either way, I'm speaking to you. These theorems are based on Dolores Cannon's work, reading my Bible, and my own personal experiences. Um, Download. This is news from space, as it were, or you could call it news from inner space. So, when I talk about, and please be aware to anybody checking in, this channel is specifically for people who know they operate in the dream time, okay? And when I say operate in the dream time, you've gone in your awakening stage and you've gone past the running of memories and weird shit that comes up in your mind, and you get to the place where you are still and quiet, and then you start to see visions in your head. I'm not going to go into what all the visions are, but you'll figure it out as we go along. If you're at that point, then you are one of us. You're either on one side or the other. A lot of us work for the Army of the Lord, and I'm going to tell you what the Army of the Lord just did. I got this message, and I have to share it. So last night I saw we become quantumly entangled with people, okay? And in that regard, in some ways, we are somebody's earth angel. And they might be miles and miles away from us. But when they get into tight situations spiritually, they call out for help. And I have this light thing I put around people, and it kind of shields them and protects them. And then I do my lotus bomb, and boom, I try to clear their area. And anyway, somebody reached out to me today and said they were really sorry to hear my video. And then we talked about stuff. And then I said, hey, by the way, I saw you I saw you. Check this out. I drew it. I saw you in this helmet. Check this thing out. Come on, camera. Anyway, there's like this radically big helmet. So, like, if you were a person, it was out to here, okay? Made out of metal. And it had those things. And then the eye slits were kind of like maybe they were mica or some kind of stone or reflective stone, and maybe they were layers of stone. I mean, it was a big, and I was like, is that so and so? And they said, yeah. Is he on a motorcycle? And they said, kind of, yeah. And they didn't tell me anything like that. So just know, if you're at this stage or level of being quantumly entangled, they're worse than the CIA, okay? We get to see things, but it's a need to know. So anyway, this person reached out to me because I put that video about Mr. Musk, and I'll tell you a little bit more about what he did later. But so here's the deal. Four guys dressed up in these radical fucking metal suits. These are our guys, okay? This is Dreamtime stuff. They went out in space. And they were on, I was asking questions about the motor. They were like motorcycles, they were mechanical, but they reacted like horses. So they telepathically could control them through their leg muscles, okay? And they go into the incendiary devices of another spaceship. So it had there's four guys total, went into four, like where the burners were. And really, that suit mask looked like, were you gonna go welding? And it's like, that was like a welder's rad outer space suit. And they go into the burners. Okay, imagine this, of a spaceship, and put incendiary devices, then get the fuck out of there. And they blew this motherfucker out of space, okay? And this is one of the bad guys. It was a big ship coming to try and change something. because of this fucking, because of these fucking twits in this court case cried out for help. Anyway, we blew your spaceship up. Know this to be true. And I got to see, and we talked about it. I didn't know about the incinerator. So, bravo. Way to go, Team Army for the Lord. We took down some bad guys. Now, I have one other image to show you. See this part down here. If you see that when you close your eyes, or something similar, there's a game called Content Warning, I think, and I've watched my children play this game. When you go through Content Warning, I think, and you're in dark places and you're picking stuff up, a lot of the stuff you pick up looks like alien technology. And I think they're training people to kind of be scrappers for stuff that we kill. Anyway, when you see stuff like this, people in the 5D space, do whatever your power is to get rid of it and obliterate it, because it's not a positive thing. It's from the enemy. Just put that out there. Anyway, that's all I gotta say. And to the guy who asked about what happened, and I explained to you most of it, but then I got 2 applications filled out online, and then the place I was scrolling, all that scrolled was every single job I already looked at that I won't be able to apply for. So that's what he does. Gets in there and plays with your shit. So if you get online and wonder why you're seeing, like say you're looking for an apartment, and every fucking place you go in the country has the same fucking apartments at the same price range, that's because Mr. Elon Musk is fucking with you. Okay? And I'm not afraid to say his name. I hope he comes to try to see me, because seriously, sir, first thing I'm going to do is call the police. And if you speak any words, I might just fucking give you a black eye and take the fucking risk of that, and kind of kick you in the nuts too, because I seriously don't fucking like you. Okay? And I'm putting that out there. Anyway, thank you so much for listening. I hope this helps. Kudos. Just so you fucking people in the real world who think you're in the real world, we have some real actual heroes out there keeping planet Earth safe from some significant bad guys. Anyway, we're fighting them both in 3D and 5D. So peace out, everybody. I hope you have a good night. And remember, a lot of you are amazing, and I love some of you. Bye now.